Good morning, everyone. This is Royce coming back at you with yet another Let's Try. Today on the docket, we have the myth, the legend, the Denny's Grand Slam. Now, I have never been to a Denny's. My mom and dad always took us to Perkins, or Village Inn, or, what's the other one? Um, oh, sometimes IHOP, not really IHOP though. Anyway, so on top we have our pancakes. Underneath we have our sunny side up eggs, sausage, and bacon. Now, technically, I don't think the hash browns come with the Grand Slam, but I did want to put them in just to be. Let's try a little bit of sausage here. Just a classic breakfast sausage. I gotta get everything prepared here. Okay, so you stay there. So the Grand Slam was actually named after, I'm not like, as you know, it's a sports term, baseball, which I'm not even going to pretend I understand the finer points of. I mean, I know the basics, but I don't know what the difference is between a Grand Slam and like a normal home run. I think it came from like a World Series or something that Denny's was advertising during, like they were running a promotion during it. And then the Grand Slam was such a popular item that it stayed on the menu afterwards. The typical Grand Slam comes with 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, 2 sausage, and 2 buttermilk pancakes. And I added on the hash browns because, well, I mean, that is what you do. Come on, be careful here. Now, while the Grand Slam is a very typical diner breakfast fare, I've never had Denny's breakfast. The only thing I ever had from them was a couple of their burgers when they were running the Burger Den Ghost Kitchen through DoorDash, which they actually did have some really good burgers on that. I should see if that Ghost Kitchen is still open because I'd love to spotlight it sometime. It's one of the few good. Which I mean, like, yeah, okay. It is bad that they're running a ghost, that they're selling you burgers under like a kind of a taverny sounding name like Burger Den, but also it's just I do appreciate the pun. Burger Den, burgers by Denny's. The pancakes are surprisingly good. The only problem here is that the syrup is a little lackluster. Uh, I've gotten a little too used to the real syrup that comes with the what do you call it? Uh, oh Lord, Cracker Barrel pancakes. Also, it tastes a little fake, like it might be the diet, like it might be the light syrup. I don't know. Real maple is a little more runny. Um, most of your breakfast syrups are like a corn syrup type thing. Maple flavored. Hashtag trademark. Hashtag whatever. Or not hashtag. Copyright, whatever. That said, though, these are amazing pancakes. These are better than IHOP pancakes. I should probably try IHOP sometime to verify, though. Oop, been a minute since I tried them. Did I spill syrup? No. Okay, good. They're incredibly fluffy, which, I mean, like, I was skeptical hearing, oh, Denny's has great pancakes, but, well, turns out, wait, that's true. And, like, as someone who's worked in the breakfast service industry, insofar that I worked that I serve breakfast, or that I've helped make waffle batter at the hotel, it's usually a pre-made mix, you know. And it'll have everything you need in there. Like, the waffle batter we use is a powder mix that even has, like, powdered egg whites in it. So that, you know, I forget what you use egg whites for. It's to build structure, I think. I don't know. So, you know, like, they can say made from scratch all they want. I know the real reason they call them, or I know the secret. I know how the sausage is made. That's it. These are very good. It's a normal thank you bag, even though, like, you'd think that Denny's all people would have branded bags. But speaking of how the sausage is made, back to our main event. Now, I know some people will have their pour their syrup in on their food, but I don't like that. I don't like mixing sweet and savory when I can help it. That said, there are some very good sweet and savory foods, like, you know, maple bacon or you know, that new pepper jelly that I tried for McDonald's. And this is the first time I'll be trying these sunny side up eggs, so we'll see how they taste. I'm not a big egg person in general, but, you know, it's like when you see the Grand Slam advertised, it's always with 2 perfect sunny side up eggs. So I feel like I owe it to the Grand Slam to try it as the author intended. So let's get a forkful of egg with some hash browns and pretty bland, but I mean, it's just very nice and hearty, though. You know, just kind of cut into the egg and get a bit of that yolk going. Again, I don't typically like yolks, but I shall endeavor to enjoy it for you, my lovely people. Also, you know, I'm getting to be 30. I don't need to be fussing over what my eggs are like. Ooh, that's it. Pretty rough. Let's try the bacon. Good bacon, too. Actually tastes like store-bought bacon. Doesn't taste like that. Or, I mean, like, tastes like actual, like, bacon that would come that you'd buy in a refrigerated section versus bacon that you'd get, you know, on a shelf. So we can make this yolk bleed. The yolk is very. The yolk is thick. The yolk is very bland. Like, normally for me, the yolk is the most potent part of the egg, and I'm not a fan of it. But here, the taste is almost non-existent. I wish these sausages were a little crispier, but they're good. Um, these are good links, though. A very sagey, bit of nice little peppery bite. You know, typical good breakfast sausage. Perkins is a similar thing called the Magnificent Seven, which is like 3 pancakes, 2 eggs, so that's 5, and then I think 2 slices of bacon. Like, this is a hearty meal, but I just think it's funny how the American perception of a big meal has changed so much. Like, back in the day when you ordered this was enough to get you through the whole day. Like, you'd be taking some of this home. But nowadays, with us greedy, fat Americans, this may as well be an appetizer. No, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Although, if I'm being honest, most of the, the actual filling of your stomach is being done by the pancakes. And that's why they offer you free bread. Because bread is cheap and man, that was a really good bite of sausage. I don't know why, but that was just a really good bite. Anyway, but bread is cheap and it fills you up. And that's why they give it to you for free. So what about the Grand Slam? Is it a home run or is it a foul ball? Well, I mean, growing up, Denny's was always a joke to me. I don't know why. I just never had the chance to eat it, I guess. But actually having it, I'm impressed by how good it tastes. I would say quality-wise, it's actually better than Perkins. Don't get me wrong, I still love Perkins, but Denny's is good. And again, like, Perkins has that bakery, so, it's got its edges. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm outie.